WJZ.
Our first guest is one of Hollywood's hottest stars, and she has an exciting month ahead of her. She's about to debut a new movie and a new baby. In Spy Kids, All the Time in the World in 4D, she plays a secret agent turned supermom. Take a look.
Guess who decided to pay us an early visit?
Is this it?
Yeah! I'm on my way to the hospital. Meet me there?
Right, hospital. Don't panic. I'm here for you.
All you have to do is breathe easy and breathe often and take it nice and slow.
Yep, gotcha. See you there.
Please welcome Jessica Alba. You look so glowy.
Oh,
Divine.
thank you.
You look absolutely divine.
Thank you.
Now, earlier on, we were talking about whether men get better with age. Do you think they do?
I think they get better if they take care of themselves. You know, if they exercise and eat right, because they do get better with age as far as like they learn how to treat you better.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Lessons learned.
You know?
They grow up.
They do grow up. But like you said, they probably peak in their late teens, early 20s. Unless they take care of themselves. My husband actually has had gray hair. He had like little tiny bit of gray hair when we first met, but he said that I gave him the rest of his gray hair, which maybe I have. But he treats me really good now, so.
But that gray hair is sexy on your husband. It looks good.
It looks good.
Yeah,
it looks very distinguished.
And not that you're old, but you've gotten better with some age, because this time around, you look different pregnant this time around. Did you do something different? You look like really fit.
I didn't allow my husband to make a half a pack of bacon every morning like he did with the first one.
That's the best part.
And I also told him he wasn't allowed to order every dessert that he wanted to, like he did with the first one. So we would have a minimum of 3 to 5 desserts every night.
But was he doing that because you were craving it, or he's like, honey, you're craving it, we're gonna get it?
Oh no, he was chowing.
Oh, so it was for him.
It was for both of us, but it was really for him.
Sometimes men have those cravings too. My mom used to say that. So you say you didn't embrace your sexuality until after you had your first child. Tell us what you meant by that.
I don't know, I just felt, after I became a mother, I finally felt sexy. I finally felt like I came into my own, and I felt confident, and I carried myself completely differently than I did before. Before I was like, you know, I'm in this industry that's very hypersexualized, and they sexualize women so young, and I wasn't ready for it, and I didn't really understand it. It's like, do this magazine and pose this way, and they'll airbrush you and put on this thing that you'll never wear in your life, and that was fine. But I didn't really have an attachment to it. So it wasn't until I had my daughter that I really sort of embraced it.
And your daughter's 3 now, right? And she's finding interesting ways to get her way.
Oh yeah, she's starting to fib. And she has started to steal, well, right before she turned 3, she started to steal gum out of everyone's purse and blame it on the person. And so she like played us all against each other in the house. Like if my mom came, she'd snatch gum, she'd be like, Nana gave it to me. I'm like, Mom, why would you give a kid who's not even 3 gum? She's like, I didn't give her gum. And so she would always have gum. And then I was afraid she was gonna choke on it. So I was like, okay, we'll teach her like how to throw it away and not swallow it, and then allow her to have it, because she's gonna steal it. So might as well let her have it and not make it into something more than it needs to be.
At least you know she's smart, right?
Yeah, she's a savvy little one.
Now with this baby, you're planning on doing a hypnobirth, so tell us about that.
Hypnobirth is, I guess it's sort of like what Lamaze was. Hypnobirth is now, and it's just breathing techniques and just like visualizations and relaxing. So instead of when you're going into labor, which obviously I'm going to be doing this for the second time. You don't freak out, because I was like so freaked out with my first one and with this one about, you know, when the contractions start coming, am I going to lose my mind and freak out and have a meltdown? And I don't want to. So I did hypnobirthing classes, and just like teaches you how to breathe and relax.
What happens if for some reason you have to have an epidural?
That's fine. I mean, it's not, it's like, obviously do whatever you need to do. They're not against epidurals or a medical intervention at all. It's just so you can relax and have the birth that you want to have, instead of immediately you check into a hospital and they're going to put an epidural and you're probably going to have a C-section.
So it's not someone like swinging a pendulum in front of your face.
No. It's just about like relaxing and just being excited. And
you know what helps you to get there? To that peaceful place? An epidural.
I agree. I mean, a lot of my friends.
I'm kidding with you.
A lot of my friends like epidurals, and I just think that, you know, there is a higher chance that you're going to have a cesarean with an epidural.
And more complications.
And more complications. So, to each his
No.
own.
I'm only playing with you. I'm only playing.
All right, explain to everybody, before you came out here, we said the name of your new film is Spy Kids, All the Time in the World in 4D. Explain what 4D is.
4D is, it's like this fun, interactive thing. I mean, it's a kids movie, so kids like to interact with, you know, different ways of their entertainment. And so basically it's 8 times during the film, a number comes up, and there's like a scratch and sniff card that they're given, and they can choose to smell what's happening in the movie or not. And so, like, kids love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Is any of it dirty laundry? Just kidding. Speaking of the sniff,
there's worse than
you heard us talk about the sniff test,
Don't get her
right?
started. No, Julie, don't open up that door.
Okay, I'm not, but I am going to open
But
up this.
I couldn't give up bathing or bathing.
No.
Over,
It's not right
over
in any
sex.
country.
Because you're right, no one's going to want to have sex with you if you're smelly.
No.
That's right.
And I don't think bath is correct.
Well, we do have something you can sniff if you want to, and it is clean. It is just a little gift for you and your little one on the way. Jessica Alba, everyone. Spy Kids All the Time in the World in 4D opens everywhere next Friday. Up next, time for dessert. We're talking and baking with Duff Goldman, so stay right there.